With another Trump cabinet nomination in place, hand-wringing worry warts are up in arms over several post picks. And former Texas governor and likely future energy secretary Rick Perry has the chattering class confounded. Perry once spoke inarticulately about wanting to demolish several government agencies, including the one he set to run, the Department of Energy. While some think it's absurd to have a guy run something he's admitted wanting to run into the ground, I think it's pretty brilliant. Now, believe me, I have some pharmaceutical-grade reservations with some of these cabinet picks, particularly with freedom-hating Jeff Sessions. But I am pretty optimistic about people being stewards of agencies they actively deplore. Big government monstrosities like the Department of Education, HUD, and the EPA are the real deplorables. Can you think of anything more satisfying for fans of limited government than shrinking these drastically? Take Georgia Representative Tom Price. He's an orthopedic surgeon who's so violently opposed to Obamacare, he spent the last 6 years in a sort of surgical residency figuring out how to dissect and dismantle the troubled health care law. And he's going to head the Department of Health and Human Services. He's a conservative cost-cutter who despises the new entitlement program he knows intimately. And can there be anything more effective or a more effective champion to reduce the poster child of government bloat than a guy who wants to turn it into a thin and mean machine? Now, Scott Pruitt is Trump's pick to head the EPA, and he said of that organization, the American people are tired of seeing billions of dollars drained from our economy due to unnecessary EPA regulations. I love that he hates it. That sort of active contempt is the only thing that can reverse some of the horrific damage done by out-of-control government steamrolling our rights with nasty unintended consequences. Betsy DeVos, Trump's Department of Education pick, loves charter schools and school choice, and that is music to the ears of frustrated parents whose kids are trapped in schools populated by bad teachers who care more about tenure and pensions than inspiring fertile minds. I know DeVos is a good pick because American Federation of Teachers leader Randy Weingarten calls her, quote, the most ideological anti-public education nominee since the Department of Ed started. Good. If the nation's largest teachers union is opposed, she can't be anything but good because Lord knows that commie outfit is all about self-preservation more than education. Now, it's not all sunshine with these nominees, but we have to celebrate the bright spots where we can and encourage liberty to lighten the pervasive darkness that comes from too much government for far too long. Now, you're my silver lining, and I'm Kennedy.